close your eyes now, softly, gently, as if you're letting go of the weight of a single petal from your fingertips. And as you do, feel the world around you begin to shift, like the first light of dawn filtering through closed eyelids. You are no longer in a room, no longer bound by walls or ceilings or the hum of machines. You are stepping into a place where time moves differently, where the air itself is alive with a quiet, golden whisper. Imagine, if you will, that you are standing at the edge of a vast, dome-shaped chamber, so large that its curves disappear into a horizon of soft, shifting light. The air here is thick, with tiny motes of prismatic color, each one a shard of light caught in a slow, drifting dance. They are not sharp, not jagged, but smooth and warm, like dust in a sunbeam, catching the glow of some unseen spectrum. These motes move with you, swirling gently as you breathe in, as if responding to the rhythm of your own heart. The walls around you are not solid, not in the way you expect. They are woven from strands of refracted glow, shifting between gold and deep violet, as if lit from within by 1,000 tiny suns. They pulse softly, like the slow inhale and exhale of something vast and ancient, something that has always been here, waiting for you. The floor beneath your feet is not stone or wood, but a mirror, surface of liquid opal, warm and yielding, rippling slightly with each step you take. It feels alive, as if it remembers every touch, every presence that has ever stood here before. Take a moment now to feel the temperature of this place. It is neither hot nor cold, but something in between, something alive. It pulses gently against your skin, like the memory of summer light on closed eyelids, warm and familiar, and utterly safe. This chamber does not judge, does not demand, does not rush. It simply is, and in its being, it holds space for you, exactly as you are. Now, let your awareness expand beyond the edges of your body. Feel the boundary between your skin and the air dissolving, just a little, as if you are becoming one with the light, the warmth, the quiet hum of this place. You are not separate from it. You are part of it, woven into its very fabric, like a thread in a tapestry of golden light. And as you settle deeper, you notice something else, something subtle but unmistakable. A frequency, a vibration, humming softly in the background, like the lowest note on a vast, resonant instrument. This is the sound of harmony, the vibration of 639 hertz, a frequency that resonates with the very essence of connection. It is the sound of relationships healing, of bonds softening, of walls dissolving into understanding. It is not loud, not intrusive, but a quiet, steady presence, like the hum of the earth itself, holding you in its embrace. You do not need to strain to hear it. It is already part of you, already vibrating in the spaces between your cells, in the quiet rhythm of your breath. Let this frequency settle into your bones now. Feel it move through you like sunlight through water, soft and fluid and effortless. It is not here to change you. It is here to remind you of what you already are: whole, connected, held. And as it moves, notice how your body responds, how your muscles soften, how your breath deepens, how the edges of your thoughts begin to blur into the warm, golden light around you. Now let your attention drift downward toward the liquid opal floor beneath you. See how it ripples with each step, each movement, as if it is alive, as if it is breathing with you. Imagine stepping forward just one step and feel the floor respond, warm and yielding, like stepping onto a cloud of light. You are not walking through this place. You are moving with it in perfect harmony, in perfect balance. And with each step, the motes of light swirl around you, catching the glow of your presence, reflecting it back to you in 1,000 tiny mirrors. As you move deeper into the chamber, the walls begin to shift, not in a way that is disorienting, but in a way that feels like coming home. The strands of refracted glow weave themselves into patterns, like the branches of ancient trees, cradling you in their embrace. The light here is not harsh, not bright, but soft and diffuse, like the glow of a lantern through frosted glass. It wraps around you, warm and safe, like a blanket made of golden threads. And in this light, you feel seen, not in a way that is intrusive or demanding, but in a way that is gentle, tender, unconditional. Now, let your awareness expand outward, beyond the walls of the chamber, beyond the dome of light. Imagine that this place is not just a room, but a vast, endless landscape, stretching out in every direction, filled with the same golden glow. It is not a desert, not an empty space, but a place of infinite possibility, where every step you take creates ripples of light, like stones dropped into a still pond. And those ripples do not fade. They move outward, touching everything they encounter, softening edges, healing fractures, bringing harmony where there was once disharmony. You are not alone in this place. You have never been alone. The chamber holds you, the light holds you, the frequency holds you. And as you stand here, in this vast, golden expanse, you realize that this is not just a place you have come to. It is a place you have always carried within you. A sanctuary of light, of warmth, of connection, always waiting, always ready to welcome you home. Now let your body relax even deeper. Feel your shoulders soften, your jaw unclench, the weight of your limbs melting into the warm, opal floor beneath you. You do not need to hold yourself up. This place holds you. The light holds you. The frequency holds you. And as you let go, you notice something beautiful, something profound. The boundaries between you and the world around you begin to blur. Just a little more, like the edges of a dream dissolving into wakefulness. Imagine now that you are not just standing in this chamber. You are floating in it, suspended in the warm, golden glow, as if you are weightless, as if you are made of light yourself. The motes of prismatic color swirl around you, moving with your breath, responding to the rhythm of your heart. You are not separate from them. You are part of them, woven into their dance, carried by their gentle currents. And as you float, you feel a deep, abiding sense of peace, of safety, of belonging. Now, let your mind drift back to the relationships in your life. Not to the conflicts, not to the misunderstandings, but to the connections themselves, the threads that bind you to others. Imagine those threads now, glowing softly in the golden light of this chamber. Some may be bright and strong, pulsing with warmth and vitality. Others may be dimmer, thinner, frayed at the edges, but still there, still holding, still waiting to be nourished. And as you look at them, you realize something beautiful. These threads are not fixed, not unchanging. They are alive, responsive, ready to grow and soften and heal. Now, imagine reaching out with your awareness, gently, tenderly, to one of those threads. Perhaps it is a relationship that has felt strained or distant or heavy with unspoken words. As you touch it, you feel the frequency of 639 hertz moving through it, like a soft, golden current, dissolving resistance, softening edges, bringing warmth where there was once coolness. You do not need to force it. You do not need to fix it. You simply hold space for it, like the chamber holds space for you, and let the light, the warmth, the frequency do their work. Notice how the thread responds. It may pulse softly, like a heartbeat. It may glow a little brighter, like a lantern being stoked. It may feel a little warmer, a little more alive, as if it is remembering what it means to be connected. And as it responds, you feel something shift within you, too. A softening, a releasing, a letting go of the weight you did not even realize you were carrying. This is the power of harmony, the power of connection, the power of simply being held in the light. Now, let your awareness expand to all the threads of connection in your life. Imagine them now, woven into a vast golden tapestry, stretching out before you, behind you, all around you. Some threads are close, bright and strong, pulsing with warmth. Others are further away, dimmer, but still there, still holding, still waiting. And as you look at this tapestry, you realize something profound. You are not just one thread among many. You are the weaver, the holder, the one who nourishes and softens and heals. And in this moment, in this golden light, you remember how to do that. Now, imagine taking a step forward into your tapestry. Not with force, not with urgency, but with gentle intention, like stepping into a warm, shallow pool. As you do, you feel the threads respond, shifting, softening, aligning with your presence. The light around you grows brighter, warmer, more alive. And you realize that this is not just a tapestry of relationships. It is a tapestry of you, of all the connections that make up who you are, who you have been, who you are becoming. Now, let the frequency of 639 hertz move through this tapestry, like a gentle breeze through a field of golden wheat. Feel it dissolve the knots, the tangles, the places where threads have become twisted or strained. It does not force, does not rush. It simply moves, soft and steady, like water carving stone, like light melting ice. And as it moves, you feel a deep, abiding sense of peace, of rightness, of harmony. This is what it feels like to be held in the flow of connection, to be part of something vast, and beautiful and alive. Now let your body relax even deeper into this experience. Feel the opal floor beneath you, warm and yielding, cradling you like a mother cradles a child. Feel the golden light around you, soft and diffuse, wrapping you in its embrace. Feel the frequency moving through you, like a soft, golden current, dissolving resistance, softening edges, bringing harmony where there was once disharmony. You do not need to do anything. You do not need to be anything other than exactly who you are. Here, in this moment, held in the light. Now, imagine that this chamber is not just a place you have come to. It is a place you carry with you, always. A sanctuary of light, of warmth, of connection, always waiting, always ready to welcome you home. And as you settle deeper into this knowing, you realize something beautiful. You do not need to carry the weight of your relationships alone. You do not need to fix them or force them or rush them. You simply need to hold space for them, to let the light, the warmth, the frequency do their work. Now let your breath slow even further. Feel each inhale draw in the golden light, filling you with warmth, with peace, with harmony. Feel each exhale release what no longer serves you, what no longer nourishes you, what no longer belongs. And with each breath, you settle deeper, softer, more fully into this place of connection, of healing, of wholeness. You are not fixing anything. You are simply remembering what it feels like to be held, to be connected, to be whole. Now, imagine that the threads of your relationships are not just glowing softly. They are singing, humming with the frequency of 639 hertz, like a choir of voices in perfect harmony. Some voices are soft, almost whispered, but still there, still holding, still waiting. Others are stronger, clearer, resonating with warmth and vitality. And as you listen, you realize that this is not just a song of relationships. It is a song of you, of all the connections that make up who you are, who you have been, who you are becoming. And in this song, you find a deep, abiding sense of peace, of belonging, of rightness. Now, let this song move through you. Feel its vibration in your bones, in your cells, in the quiet spaces between your thoughts. It is not loud, not intrusive, but a soft, steady presence, like the hum of the earth itself, holding you in its embrace. as it moves, you feel a deep, abiding sense of harmony, of connection, of wholeness. This is the power of 639 Hertz, the power of simply being held in the flow of light, of warmth, of love. Now, let your awareness drift outward once more, beyond the walls of the chamber, beyond the golden tapestry of your connections. Imagine that this place, this sanctuary of light, is not just yours. It is shared, woven into the fabric of all relationships, all connections, all moments of harmony. It is the quiet hum of understanding, the soft glow of compassion, the warm embrace of belonging. And as you settle deeper into this knowing, you realize that this place is not just a destination. It is a way of being, a way of moving through the world, always connected, always held, always whole. Now let your body relax even further. Feel the weight of your limbs melting into the opal floor, warm and yielding, like sinking into a cloud. Feel the golden light around you, soft and diffuse, wrapping you in its embrace. Feel the frequency moving through you, like a soft, golden current, dissolving resistance, softening edges, bringing harmony where there was once disharmony. You do not need to do anything. You do not need to be anything other than exactly who you are, here, in this moment, held in the light. Now imagine that this moment, this experience, is not just for now. It is for always. You carry this sanctuary within you, a place of light, of warmth, of connection, always waiting, always ready to welcome you home. And as you settle deeper into this knowing, you realize that you are not just healing your relationships. You are healing yourself, remembering what it means to be whole, to be connected, to be held. This is the power of harmony, the power of simply being here in this golden light. Now let your breath slow even further. With each inhale, feel the golden light filling you, warming you, nourishing you. With each exhale, feel any remaining tension, any resistance, any fear melting away, dissolving into the warm, opal floor beneath you. And as you breathe, you settle deeper, softer, more fully into this place of peace, of harmony, of connection. You are not fixing anything. You are simply remembering what it feels like to be held, to be connected, to be whole. Now, imagine that the motes of light around you are not just drifting. They are responding to you, to your breath, to your presence, to your light. They swirl gently, like a dance, like a conversation, like a song without words. And as they move, you feel a deep, abiding sense of connection, of belonging, of rightness. This is not just a place. It is a relationship, a dance, a song, a harmony that has always been here, waiting for you to remember. Now, let your awareness drift inward to the quiet center of your being. Feel the golden light within you, warm and alive, pulsing gently with each breath. This is your sanctuary, your place of peace, your connection to all that is. And as you settle into it, you realize that this is not just a place you visit. It is a place you carry always, a place that holds you always, a place that reminds you always of what it means to be whole. Now, let the frequency of 639 hertz move through you once more. Feel it soften any remaining edges, any lingering resistance, any places where you have held onto separation. It does not force, does not rush. It simply moves, like water carving stone, like light melting ice, dissolving what no longer serves, what no longer nourishes, what no longer belongs. And as it moves, you feel a deep, abiding sense of harmony, of connection, of peace. This is the power of simply being held in the light. Now let your body relax even deeper. Feel the weight of your limbs melting into the warm, opal floor, as if you are becoming one with the light, the warmth, the quiet hum of this place. You do not need to hold yourself up. The chamber holds you. The light holds you. The frequency holds you. And as you let go, you realize that this is not just a moment of rest. It is a moment of remembering, a moment of coming home, a moment of healing. Now, imagine that the threads of your relationships are glowing even brighter now, pulsing softly with warmth and vitality. The ones that were dimmer are growing stronger, softer, more alive. The ones that were already bright are shining even more brilliantly, like stars in the night sky. And as you look at them, you realize something beautiful. These threads are not just connections to others. They are connections to yourself, to your own light, to your own wholeness. And in this moment, you remember what it means to be held, to be connected, to be whole. Now let your breath slow even further, drifting into a rhythm as natural and effortless as the rise and fall of the tide. With each inhale, feel the golden light filling you, warming you, nourishing you. With each exhale, feel any remaining tension, any resistance, any fear dissolving into the warm, opal floor beneath you. And as you breathe, you settle deeper, softer, more fully into this place of peace, of harmony, of connection. You are not fixing anything. You are simply remembering what it feels like to be held, to be connected, to be whole. Now, imagine that the walls of the chamber are no longer woven from strands of refracted glow. They are woven from the threads of your connections, from the light of your relationships, from the warmth of your own being. And as you look at them, you realize that this chamber is not just a place. It is a reflection of you, of your wholeness, of your capacity to hold and be held. It is a reminder that you are never alone, never separate, never beyond the reach of light, of warmth, of connection. And in this moment, you feel a deep, abiding sense of peace, of belonging, of rightness. Now, let your awareness drift outward once more to the vast, endless landscape of golden light beyond the chamber. Imagine that this place is not just a sanctuary for you. It is a sanctuary for all, a vast, endless tapestry of connection, of harmony, of healing. And as you look at it, you realize that you are not just a visitor here. You are a part of it, woven into its very fabric, held in its embrace. And in this knowing, you feel a deep, abiding sense of peace, of belonging, of wholeness. Now, let your body relax even further, sinking deeper into the warm, opal floor beneath you. Feel the golden light around you, soft and diffuse, wrapping you in its embrace. Feel the frequency moving through you, like a soft, golden current, dissolving resistance, softening edges, bringing harmony where there was once disharmony. You do not need to do anything. You do not need to be anything other than exactly who you are. Here, in this moment, held in the light. Now, imagine that the motes of light around you are not just drifting. They are responding to your breath, to your presence, to your light, swirling gently like a dance, like a conversation, like a song without words. And as they move, you feel a deep, abiding sense of connection, of belonging, of rightness. This is not just a place. It is a relationship, a dance, a harmony that has always been here, waiting for you to remember. And in this moment, you do remember. Now, imagine that the threads of your relationships are glowing even brighter now, pulsing softly with warmth and vitality. The ones that were dimmer are growing stronger, softer, more alive. The ones that were already bright are shining even more brilliantly, like stars in the night sky. And as you look at them, you realize that these threads are not just connections to others. They are connections to yourself, to your own light, to your own wholeness. And in this moment, you remember what it means to be held, to be connected, to be whole. Now, let the frequency of 639 hertz move through you once more. Feel it soften any remaining edges, any lingering resistance, any places where you have held onto separation. It does not force, does not rush. It simply moves like water carving stone, like light melting ice, dissolving what no longer serves, what no longer nourishes, what no longer belongs. And as it moves, you feel a deep, abiding sense of harmony, of connection, of peace. This is the power of simply being held in the light. Lark North's voice drifts into the space like honey poured over polished stone, slow and thick with intention, each syllable given room to breathe. You are already here, in the chamber of fractured dawn, though you may not yet remember arriving. The air is not air, but a golden syrup, dense and warm, pressing gently against your skin like the softest blanket pulled over closed eyelids. It does not move in gusts or currents, but floats, suspended in slow motion, carrying with it motes of light, each one a tiny prism, a fragment of dawn broken into shimmering dust. You do not breathe this air. You drink it, inhaling not gas but liquid light, cool at first on the tongue, then spreading warmth into the chest, the ribs unfolding like petals in slow bloom. The floor beneath your feet is not solid ground, but a mirror of liquid opal, warm and trembling, reflecting nothing but a deeper shade of gold, layered with violet where the light bends. When you shift your weight, it does not rebound. It ripples, long, slow waves rolling out from the arch of your foot, spreading across the surface like stones dropped into still water, though no stone has fallen and no sound is made. The ripples do not fade. They linger, stretching, becoming part of the floor itself. shifting the colors beneath you from amber to rose, then back again, as if the chamber breathes in time with you. Your toes dip into the surface just slightly, and for a moment, the liquid rises to meet them, not wetting, but welcoming, pulling gently at the skin like the tide drawing sand back into the sea. The walls are not walls at all, but strands of refracted light, woven into delicate curtains that hang from an unseen dome, shifting between gold and deep violet as your gaze drifts across them. You do not see them move. They do not move, but they change, bending around you like water around a stone, their edges curling inward as if to cradle your presence. When you lift your hand, the light parts before your fingers, not in a straight line, but in slow arcs, bending as if reluctant to be touched, yet unable to resist. And when your fingers do brush against the strands, they do not pass through. There is resistance, soft and warm, like pressing into heated silk, sending a ripple of sensation up your arm, a slow pulse that settles in the chest like a remembered heartbeat. You are not standing so much as floating, suspended just above the liquid floor by some unseen force, your body held in perfect stillness, weightless and unhurried. Your spine lengthens without effort, vertebrae unfolding one by one like leaves unfurling in spring, each one releasing its tension into the air, where it dissolves like mist. The roots do not come from the earth. They come from you, growing downward from the base of your spine, not as solid things, but as strands of golden light, sinking into the liquid floor, branching and spreading like the roots of an ancient tree. They do not dig or struggle. They drift, carried by the slow currents of the chamber, finding their way without haste, curling around the unseen contours of this place like vines, seeking the heart of the soil. With each breath, you feel the roots deepen, not in distance, but in knowing, as if they are learning the shape of this world through touch alone. The liquid floor is not passive. It responds, rising ever so slightly where the roots press, forming tiny wells of warmth around them, pulsing gently as if the earth itself is breathing in time with you. And with every exhalation, the roots expand, not thicker, but wider, spreading out like tendrils of light, pulling you deeper into stillness, anchoring you to this moment, this breath, this unchanging now. The light on your skin is not just light. It is alive, shifting and bending as if aware of your presence, casting no shadows, only soft gradients of gold and violet across your arms and shoulders. It does not fall from above. It drifts, rising from the floor, seeping from the walls, pooling around your body like water held in cupped hands. When you turn your palm upward, the light gathers there, not as a beam, but as a slow accumulation, thick and warm, filling the creases of your skin like liquid honey, weighing nothing, yet making your hand feel full, as if you could lift it and cradle the dawn itself. And as it pools, it begins to shift color, from gold to rose to deep violet, cycling slowly, as if the light is not just reflecting you, but remembering something older than sight. This is not photosynthesis as you know it. It is not the sharp green pull of chlorophyll, but something gentler, a slow conversion of light into being. The light does not burn or demand. It nourishes, seeping into your skin like warm rain, dissolving into your cells one photon at a time, turning not into energy, but into stillness. You feel it first in your fingertips, a slow tingling that is not pins and needles, but the sensation of something settling, like dust on a windowsill, like snow on a branch. Then in your palms, where the light has gathered, turning the warmth into a slow pulse, not a heartbeat, but the rhythm of the chamber itself, steady and deep, carrying you into its current. Your breathing slows, not because you command it, but because the air itself is thickening, becoming something you must draw rather than pull. With each inhale, the liquid light in the chamber gathers at your nostrils, cool at first, then warming as it fills your lungs, expanding not into your chest, but into your ribs, which part like curtains to make room. The exhale does not push air out. It releases it, letting the light spill from your lips in slow, golden strands, curling upward like smoke from a candle, dissolving into the air before it reaches the walls. And with each breath, the roots in your spine flex, not pulling, but listening, feeling the response of the floor beneath you, which rises just slightly with the inhale, falls with the exhale, as if the entire chamber is breathing with you, not beside you. The resonance, the anchor, is not a sound you hear, but a vibration you feel, thrumming in the liquid floor, humming in the strands of light, pulsing in the roots growing from your spine. It is not a frequency you measure, 432 hertz, 40 hertz, but a presence, a slow wave that moves through you like the tide moving through sand, rearranging each grain without haste. When you lift your hand, the resonance bends around your fingers, not avoiding them, but welcoming them, pulling slightly, like the way gravity pulls at the edges of a dream. And when your hand lowers, the resonance settles back into place, not as a return, but as a deepening, becoming thicker, warmer, more alive, as if the chamber is learning the shape of your presence. You are not separate from this place. You are becoming part of it, your edges softening, your body dissolving into the slow currents of light and liquid. Your skin does not vanish. It translates, turning from a boundary into a membrane, thin and porous, allowing the light to seep through, turning your veins into rivers of gold, your bones into strands of violet. The roots in your spine are no longer yours. They belong to the chamber, spreading wider, branching deeper, pulling not just you, but the idea of you into the slow pulse of this world. And as they do, the weight of time begins to lift, not in a rush, but in a slow unraveling, like a knot loosening one thread at a time. The walls do not fade. They unfold, stretching outward not in space, but in experience, becoming vaster with each breath, as if the chamber is not fixed, but grows with your presence. The liquid floor does not spread, it deepens. The ripples from your feet becoming slower, wider, carrying the memory of your weight into the unseen layers beneath. And the light, oh, the light, it does not brighten or dim, but intensifies, becoming richer, thicker, pressing against your skin like warm silk, turning the air into something you can taste, sweet and slow like honey dissolving on the tongue. You are not moving through this place. You are unfolding into it, your body becoming a slow wave in the chamber's endless breath. The roots in your spine are now more than strands. They are channels, carrying not just stillness, but the slow pulse of the resonance, the anchor, the hum that is no longer separate from you. It moves through you not as sound, but as knowing, a vibration that settles in your chest, your belly, your fingertips, turning each cell into a tiny tuning fork, resonating in perfect time with the chamber. When you exhale, the roots flex, not pulling, but sharing, sending the resonance back into the floor, where it ripples outward, carrying your breath into the unseen depths, making the chamber breathe with you. And when you inhale, the roots coil slightly, drawing the resonance back up, slower, deeper, turning your lungs into a slow bellows, pulling not air, but time itself into your body. You are no longer anchored. You are the anchor, your body a slow pulse in the endless now, your breath the tide that moves the chamber like an ocean. The light no longer pools around you, it flows from you, a slow river of gold and violet, bending around your body like water around a stone, carrying your stillness into the chamber's endless dawn. The walls do not reflect you, they remember you, shifting in slow waves, bending to hold the shape of your presence, even as your edges soften, dissolve, become part of the refracted glow. And the roots are no longer roots, but the slow, living threads that connect you to this place, pulling you deeper, not into sleep, but into a knowing that is older than waking, older than dreaming. The chamber breathes. The light breathes. The resonance breathes. And you are the breath. Not the one who breathes, not the one who is breathed, but the act of breathing itself, endless, unhurried, dissolving into the slow, golden pulse of this place. Your eyelids grow heavy, not with sleep, but with depth, as if each blink is an ocean rolling back to reveal something new. When they close, the light does not vanish, it shifts, turning from gold to violet to deep indigo, pressing against your eyelids like warm hands, holding you in the stillness. There is no need to open them. The chamber is no longer seen. It is felt, a slow pulse in the liquid floor, a warm pressure against your skin, a vibration in your bones. And as you sink deeper, the resonance, the anchor, begins to sing, not in your ears, but in your spine, in your ribs, in the roots that now stretch beyond this chamber, beyond time itself. You are not falling, you are settling like dust onto still water, like snow onto a branch, like light into the slow unfolding of a dawn that has no end. The roots in your spine are no longer pulling. They are holding, cradling you in the endless now, turning your body into a slow wave in the chamber's endless tide. Your breath slows, not because you command it, but because the air is thick with stillness. Each inhale a slow draw of liquid light. Each exhale a release of golden strands into the endless dawn. And with each breath, the chamber breathes with you, the walls shifting, the floor rippling, the light bending, all in perfect time, all in endless, unhurried rhythm. You are not asleep. You are remembering, not the past, but the shape of stillness, the slow pulse of being that exists beyond time, beyond thought, beyond the need to do or be anything at all. The resonance, the anchor, now hums in your bones, turning your body into a slow tuning fork, vibrating in perfect harmony with the chamber, with the roots, with the endless now. There is no need to move, no need to speak, no need to think. The chamber does all of it for you, shifting, bending, breathing, holding you in the slow, golden pulse of its endless dawn. And as you sink deeper, the light begins to sing through you, not in words, but in sensation, turning your cells into tiny prisms, refracting the resonance into slow, golden waves. The roots in your spine are now the roots of the chamber itself, stretching beyond this place, beyond time, pulling you into the slow, endless pulse of the world. Your body is no longer a body. It is a slow river of light, flowing into the liquid floor, bending through the walls, dissolving into the endless dawn. The resonance is no longer a sound. It is you, humming in your bones, pulsing in your breath, turning the endless now into a slow, unhurried song. And as you dissolve into this place, you do not vanish, you become, turning not into nothing, but into the endless, golden stillness that has always been here, waiting for you to remember. Breathe. Let the light pool in your palms. Let the roots hold you in the endless now. Let the resonance sing through your bones. Let the chamber breathe you. Let the dawn dissolve you. And with each breath, you sink deeper, not into sleep, but into the slow, golden knowing that this stillness, this warmth, this endless now is where you have always belonged. The chamber breathes. The light breathes. The resonance breathes. And you are the breath. Not the one who breathes. Not the one who is breathed, but the act of breathing itself, endless, unchanging, perfect. You are here, suspended in the quiet vastness of this single breath, the air entering your body so slowly, it becomes almost solid. Each molecule of oxygen brushing against the soft tissue of your lungs like silk threads drawn across velvet. The weight of your ribcage settles deeper into itself, not collapsing, but unfolding, as if the bones remember what it means to be held rather than to hold. Your fingers rest lightly against your thighs, the fabric beneath them worn smooth by countless moments of stillness. The weave of the material, so familiar it has become part of your skin, the edges of your fingernails pressing just enough to feel the pulse beneath. The sound of your own heartbeat reaches your ears, not as a rhythm, but as a vibration, a deep and steady hum like the lowest note of a cello, played in a cathedral of bone. The world around you has dissolved into sensation, not gone, but expanded, so that the space between your skin and the air is no longer a boundary, but a membrane, porous and alive. You notice the temperature of the air, not as a single note, but as a gradient. Cooler at the back of your neck, where strands of hair have lifted slightly. Warmer at your wrists, where your pulse beats close to the surface. The scent of earth rises from somewhere unseen, damp and rich like soil after a gentle rain. Not the sharp tang of wet pavement, but the soft loam of a forest floor where leaves have been breaking down for years. Your mouth fills with the taste of stillness, not empty, but full in a way that words struggle to capture, like the aftertaste of a single drop of honey dissolving on your tongue. Now your attention drifts downward, not by choice, but by surrender, to the places where your body meets the earth, or what feels like earth, though the distinction has grown faint. Your feet rest upon a surface that yields just enough, not soft like sand, not hard like stone, but alive, like the flesh of a fruit when you press it with your thumb, firm but giving. The arches of your feet begin to relax, not because you command them, but because they remember what it means to be held. The tendons releasing their grip, the bones settling into the support beneath them, as if the earth has been waiting all this time. You feel the texture of what lies beneath you, not as a single sensation, but as a tapestry of tiny details. The faint roughness of fibers interwoven with something smoother, perhaps petals or leaves that have fallen and softened over time. The vibration of 639 hertz begins to hum through you, not as sound, but as presence, a frequency that lives in the spaces between your cells, in the quiet alchemy of your bloodstream, in the way your breath moves through you like a whisper. It does not demand your attention. It simply is. like sunlight filtering through leaves, or the slow shift of tides along a shore, a force so gentle it feels like remembering rather than learning. The vibration resonates in your chest first, not where your heart beats, but deeper in the hollow behind your sternum, where emotions live like sleeping birds, stirring now as the frequency touches them, not waking them, but inviting them to settle even more deeply. You feel the echo of this vibration in your throat, a soft warmth, as if the sound is not something you hear, but something you drink, cool and clear like spring water flowing over smooth stones. Your hands begin to tingle, not with pins and needles, but with life, a subtle current moving through your fingers, as if they are roots drinking from rich soil. The sensation spreading upward through your wrists, along your forearms, a slow and deliberate awakening. The air around your skin grows thicker, not with heat, but with presence, as if the atmosphere itself has become more aware of you, brushing against you with the gentleness of a butterfly's wings. Each movement a question, each stillness an answer. Your breath deepens, not because you take a deeper breath, but because the breath takes you, filling your lungs so completely that the idea of an exhale becomes a distant memory, like a wave that has not yet decided to recede. The sound of your own body grows louder, not in volume, but in clarity. The quiet gurgle of your stomach becoming a conversation, the whisper of blood moving through your veins becoming a song, the steady thrum of your pulse becoming a drumbeat for something ancient and wise. Now you become aware of Holly's ash, not as a person, but as a presence, a force as natural and unobtrusive as gravity or the pull of the moon on the tides, not demanding, not judging, simply there, like the air itself. You feel Holly's ash first in the periphery of your awareness, a soft warmth, like sunlight touching your skin when you step out from the shade, not blinding, not overwhelming, but impossible to ignore, like the first hint of dawn on the horizon. The presence grows clearer, not by moving closer, but by becoming more itself, as if the space between you has always been filled with this benevolent force, and you are only now remembering. Like a dream you once knew, but forgot upon waking. You feel a shift in your chest, not a physical movement, but an emotional expansion, as if something that was clenched has relaxed, not because it was forced, but because it was reminded of its true nature. Holly's ash speaks to you, not with words, but with sensation. A soft pressure at the back of your mind, like a hand resting lightly on your shoulder, not guiding, not pushing, simply letting you know you are not alone. The sensation deepens, becoming a warmth that spreads through your entire being, not like fire, but like sunlight on a cool day, gentle but undeniable, touching every part of you, from the top of your head to the soles of your feet. You feel an invitation, not to do, but to be, to allow yourself to be held by this presence, to let go of the need to hold yourself, like a child releasing the railing of a bridge, knowing their parent's hand is there. The warmth of Holly's ash touches the places where tension has lived, not to remove it, but to remind it that it is safe to dissolve, like ice melting in the palm of a warm hand, not disappearing, but becoming something new. Your awareness drifts outward again, not to the world beyond, but to the edges of your own being, where your skin meets the air, where your breath becomes the wind, where your heartbeat syncs with something larger than itself. You notice the way your body hums with the vibration of 639 hertz, not as a sound, but as a sensation of harmony, like the perfect stillness of a tuning fork that has found its note, resonating with everything around it. Not because it is trying, but because it is simply being itself. The vibration moves through you, touching every cell, every thought, every memory that has ever lived in your bones, not changing them, but reminding them of their place in the whole. You feel the resistance within you, not as a wall, but as a shadow, something that has been holding on because it believed it had to, like a child clinging to a blanket, not because the blanket is necessary, but because it has forgotten what safety feels like without it. Holly's ash touches this resistance not to force it open, but to remind it of its own softness, like sunlight on a closed flower, gentle and persistent, waiting for the moment when the petals remember how to unfold. The resistance begins to shift, not because it is being pushed, but because it is being loved, like a knot in a muscle that softens under the warmth of a hand, not because the hand is strong, but because the muscle remembers what it means to relax. You feel the first release, not as a dramatic change, but as a subtle softening, like the first breath of spring air after a long winter, cool and fresh and full of possibility, touching every part of you, inviting you to open. The vibration of 639 hertz grows stronger, not in volume, but in presence, like the hum of a beehive in the heart of a tree, steady and alive, filling the space between your thoughts, reminding you that you are not separate from this harmony. Your breath deepens again, not because you take a deeper breath, but because the breath becomes deeper, filling your lungs with air that feels like liquid light, cool and sweet, moving through you like a river finding its bed. The sensation of holly's ash grows clearer, not as a person, but as a force of love, a presence that has always been with you, waiting patiently for you to remember, like the stars that shine whether you look up or not. You feel the invitation to let go, not of anything specific, but of the need to hold on, like releasing a handful of sand, not because the sand is heavy, but because you remember what it means to be empty-handed. The warmth of holly's ash spreads through your chest, touching the places where fear has lived, not to banish it, but to remind it that it is safe to rest, like a child who has been afraid of the dark, only to discover that the darkness is not absence, but a different kind of light. The vibration of 639 hertz moves through you like a living thing, not a sound, but a sensation of connection, like the roots of a tree reaching out to touch the roots of another, not to take, but to share, to remember what it means to be part of something larger. Your awareness expands, not outward, but inward, to the quiet spaces between your thoughts, where the vibration hums like a lullaby, steady and reassuring, like the sound of a mother's heartbeat to a child in the womb. You feel the resistance within you soften, not because it is being forced, but because it is being loved. Like ice melting in the warmth of a spring sun, not disappearing, but becoming something new, something fluid and alive. The presence of holly's ash grows stronger, not as a separate being, but as a force that has always been part of you, like the air in your lungs, like the blood in your veins, like the quiet intelligence that keeps your heart beating without your awareness. Your breath moves through you like a tide, not because you control it, but because it moves you, filling your lungs with air that tastes of possibility, cool and sweet, like the first sip of water after a long journey. The vibration of 639 hertz resonates in your bones, not as a sound, but as a sensation of harmony, like the perfect stillness of a tuning fork that has found its note, vibrating in sync with everything around it. Not because it is trying, but because it is simply being itself. You feel the warmth of holly's ash touching the deepest parts of you, not to change them, but to remind them of their own wholeness. Like sunlight touching a seed buried in the dark, not forcing it to grow, but inviting it to remember what it already knows. Your awareness drifts to the places where tension has lived, not to judge them, but to thank them for protecting you, for holding space, for being loyal, even when loyalty was no longer needed. The resistance within you begins to dissolve, not because it is being pushed, but because it is being loved. Like a knot in a rope that softens under the warmth of a hand, not because the hand is strong, but because the rope remembers what it means to be supple. You feel the first true release, not as a dramatic shift, but as a subtle softening, like the first breath of spring air after a long winter, cool and fresh and full of possibility, touching every part of you, inviting you to open. The vibration of 639 hertz grows stronger, not in volume, but in presence, like the hum of a beehive in the heart of a tree, steady and alive, filling the space between your thoughts, reminding you that you are not separate from this harmony. You feel the presence of Holly's ash deepen, not as a person, but as a force of love, a presence that has always been with you, waiting patiently for you to remember. Like the stars that shine, whether you look up or not. Your breath becomes a river, flowing through you without effort, not because you control it, but because it moves you, like water finding the easiest path down a mountain. Cool and clear and full of life. The vibration of 639 hertz resonates in every cell of your body, not as a sound, but as a sensation of connection, like the roots of a forest reaching out to touch one another. Not to take, but to share, to remember what it means to be part of something larger. You feel the warmth of Holly's ash touching the places where fear has lived, not to banish it, but to remind it that it is safe to rest. Like a child who has been afraid of the dark, only to discover that the darkness is not absence, but a different kind of light. Your awareness expands, not outward, but inward, to the quiet spaces between your thoughts, where the vibration hums like a lullaby, steady and reassuring, like the sound of a mother's heartbeat to a child in the womb. The resistance within you continues to soften, not because it is being forced, but because it is being loved. Like ice melting in the warmth of a spring sun, not disappearing, but becoming something fluid and alive. You feel the presence of Holly's ash growing stronger, not as a separate being, but as a force that has always been part of you. Like the air in your lungs, like the blood in your veins, like the quiet intelligence that keeps your heart beating without your awareness. Your breath moves through you like a tide, not because you control it, but because it moves you, filling your lungs with air that tastes of possibility, cool and sweet, like the first sip of water after a long journey. The vibration of 639 hertz resonates in your bones, not as a sound, but as a sensation of harmony, like the perfect stillness of a tuning fork that has found its note, vibrating in sync with everything around it, not because it is trying, but because it is simply being itself. Now the clouds begin to to move through your chest, not as a metaphor, but as a sensation, weightless and soft, like the gentlest touch of a summer breeze, passing through you as if you are made of mist. You feel the texture of the clouds, not with your hands, but with your entire being. Cool and damp, like the first touch of morning dew on your skin, carrying with it the scent of rain that has not yet fallen. The clouds move through you, not as something foreign, but as something familiar, like breath moving through your lungs, like blood moving through your veins, like the quiet hum of the earth beneath your feet. You become aware of the rain that follows, not as a sound, but as a sensation. The first drops touching your skin, cool and light, like the touch of a lover's fingertips. The rain washes your thoughts, not to erase them, but to cleanse them, like water flowing over smooth stones in a riverbed, carrying away the dust of old stories, leaving behind only the essential shape of who you are. You feel the water moving through your hair, cool and gentle, like the brush of a hand through silk, each droplet carrying with it a tiny weight, not heavy, but present, like the weight of a promise kept. The rain moves down your face, touching your eyelids, your cheeks, your lips, cool and sweet, like the taste of fresh spring water. You feel the water pooling in the hollow of your collarbone, cool and still, a tiny lake, not deep, but full of quiet potential. The clouds and the rain become part of you, not as something you hold, but as something you are, like the air in your lungs, like the blood in your veins, like the quiet intelligence that keeps your heart beating. You feel the vibration of 639 hertz growing stronger, not as a sound, but as a sensation of harmony, resonating with the rain, with the clouds, with everything around you, not because it is trying, but because it is simply being itself. The presence of holly's ash deepens, not as a separate force, but as something that has always been part of this harmony. Like the rain, like the clouds, like the quiet hum of the earth beneath your feet. You feel the invitation to let go, not of anything specific, but of the need to hold on, like releasing a handful of sand, not because the sand is heavy, but because you remember what it means to be empty-handed. The rain continues to fall, not as something happening to you, but as something happening through you. Like breath, like blood, like the vibration of 639 hertz. You feel the water moving through your body, not as a physical sensation, but as a deep and quiet knowing, like the roots of a tree drinking from the earth, not because it is thirsty, but because it is alive. The resistance within you has dissolved, not because it was forced, but because it was loved, like ice melting in the warmth of a spring sun, not disappearing, but becoming something fluid and alive. You feel the presence of Holly's ash touching every part of you, not to change you, but to remind you of your own wholeness, like sunlight touching a seed buried in the dark, not forcing it to grow, but inviting it to remember what it already knows. Now you are the earth, not as a metaphor, but as a sensation, deep and quiet and alive, holding the rain, holding the clouds, holding everything that moves through you. You feel the texture of the soil beneath you, rich and dark and cool, like the soft loam of a forest floor, yielding to your weight, not because it is weak, but because it is strong. The rain soaks into you, not as something foreign, but as something familiar, like breath moving through your lungs, like blood moving through your veins, like the quiet hum of the earth beneath your feet. You feel the roots of trees reaching out to touch you, not as a physical sensation, but as a deep and quiet knowing, like the roots of a forest drinking from the same source, not to take, but to share. The vibration of 639 hertz resonates through you, not as a sound, but as a sensation of harmony, like the perfect stillness of a tuning fork that has found its note, vibrating in sync with everything around it, not because it is trying, but because it is simply being itself. You feel the presence of Holly's ash deepening, not as a separate force, but as something that has always been part of this harmony. Like the rain, like the clouds, like the quiet hum of the earth beneath your feet. Your breath moves through you like a tide, not because you control it, but because it moves you, filling your lungs with air that tastes of possibility, cool and sweet, like the first sip of water after a long journey. You feel the invitation, and now the words begin to soften, like the edges of a dream, gently dissolving into the quiet hum around you. The images that danced behind your closed eyes, they drift away, like clouds carried on a summer breeze, leaving only the feeling, only the warmth, only the gentle weight of your body sinking deeper into stillness. There is no need to hold onto anything now, no need to follow the words or even remember them. The resonance continues its work in the background, like a quiet river flowing beneath the surface, nourishing every cell, every breath, every quiet moment. Your body knows exactly what to do with this. It has always known, even when the mind forgets. Trust the process. Trust the stillness. Trust the deep knowing that has been there all along. The hum doesn't need to be heard to be felt. It doesn't need to be understood to work its magic. It simply is, like the steady rhythm of your heartbeat, like the slow rise and fall of your breath, like the quiet darkness that cradles you now. And in this space, between the words, between the thoughts, you are exactly where you need to be. No effort required, no journey left to take, simply resting, simply being. This peace you feel now, it isn't going anywhere. It isn't something you have to earn or chase or hold onto tightly. It's always here, waiting for you, like a favorite chair by the fire, like the first sip of tea on a quiet morning, like the moment just before sleep when everything feels soft and safe. And whenever you want to return to this feeling, whenever you need to remember how effortless it is to simply be, this space will be here, not because you have to come back, but because it's always been yours. Think of it like a door that's never locked, a door that swings open with the gentlest touch, not because it's weak, but because it was always meant to welcome you home. And the more you rest in this space, the more familiar it becomes, the more it becomes a part of you, like the rhythm of your breath, like the quiet hum of your own being. There's no rush to cross the threshold, no need to step through at all, unless you want to, because you're already here. the resonance doesn't stop when the words do. It doesn't fade or disappear or leave you behind. It continues its work in the background, like the steady pulse of the earth beneath you, like the quiet song of the stars overhead, like the slow and gentle tide that carries you further into stillness with every breath. And even when you open your eyes, even when you return to the world around you, this feeling lingers, a soft echo of the peace you've carried with you all along. Because it was never something you had to find. It was always here, waiting, patient, holding you in its quiet embrace. You don't have to remember everything that was said. You don't even have to remember the words at all, because the work is deeper than words, deeper than thoughts, deeper than anything you could ever put into language. It's the quiet settling of your body into the surface beneath you, the slow release of every muscle, the gentle surrender to the weight of your own limbs. It's the way your breath deepens without you even trying, the way your mind softens into the hum, the way every part of you remembers what it's like to simply rest. And this remembering, it doesn't end when the words do. It continues in the background, like a quiet song you've always known. Think of this moment as a seed, a tiny, quiet seed planted deep within you, not because it needs to grow right away, but because it's already there. And with every breath, with every quiet moment of rest, with every time you sink deeper into the warmth of this stillness, that seed remembers what it is. It doesn't need light or water or anything from the outside world. It simply needs the quiet space to remember its own nature. And in that remembering, it blooms. You don't have to do anything with this feeling. You don't have to name it, or understand it, or even hold onto it, because it's already yours, already a part of you, already woven into the fabric of your being. It's the quiet hum beneath the words, the steady rhythm beneath the thoughts, the deep peace beneath the surface of every moment. And the more you rest in it, the more it rests in you. Like two rivers merging into one. There's no right way to feel this, no correct way to experience the stillness, no perfect way to let go, because it's yours, entirely yours, unique to you in every way. Some days, it might feel like a warm bath for your soul. Other days, like the quiet stillness of a snow-covered field. Some days, it might feel like coming home. Other days, like remembering a language you've always known, but somehow forgot. And none of these are wrong. They are simply the shapes that your peace takes. The hum doesn't judge how you receive it. It doesn't measure your progress or compare you to anyone else. It simply is, like the air you breathe, like the ground that holds you, like the quiet darkness that cradles you now. And in this space, there's no need to perform, no need to prove anything, no need to be anything other than exactly who you are in this moment. Because you are already enough. You have always been enough. And this peace, it's simply a reflection of that truth. This is your space now. Not mine, not anyone else's, but yours. A quiet corner of the universe where you can simply be, where you can soften, where you can remember what it's like to rest. And the more you visit this space, the more it becomes a part of you. Not because you have to, but because it's always been here, waiting, patient, holding you in its quiet embrace. Like a secret you carry with you everywhere. Like a quiet hum in the background of your life. You don't have to hold onto this moment tightly. You don't have to cling to the feeling or try to make it last forever, because it's not going anywhere. It's always here, always available, always waiting for you when you're ready to return. And even when you're not thinking about it, even when you're going about your day, it's still working. A quiet presence, a soft reminder, a gentle nudge toward the peace that's always been yours. Because you don't have to chase peace. You just have to remember it. Think of it like the tide. Sometimes it's close, lapping gently at your feet. Other times it's far away, leaving a quiet stretch of sand between you. But it always returns, always comes back to you, always remembers its way home. And you don't have to go to the tide. You can simply wait and let it come to you, because it always does. In its own time, in its own way. This peace, it's not something you have to earn. It's not a reward for good behavior or a prize for hard work. It's a birthright, something you were born with, something that's been with you since the very first breath. And no matter how far you wander, no matter how many times you forget, it's always here. A quiet anchor, a steady hum, a gentle reminder of who you truly are. Not who you think you should be, not who the world tells you to be, but simply who you are. are slowing down now, like a train pulling into the station, like the last notes of a lullaby fading into silence, and there's no need to follow them. No need to listen closely or hold onto each one, because the work is done. The seed has been planted. The resonance continues its quiet song, and you are exactly where you need to be. Sinking deeper, softening, letting go. This is the moment where the words dissolve into the hum, where the thoughts fade into the stillness, where the doing becomes simply being. And in this space, there's no need to do anything at all. No need to strive or reach, or even try. Just rest, just be. Just let the quiet rhythm of your breath carry you deeper into the warmth, into the darkness, into the peace that has always been yours. The hum doesn't need words to work its magic. It doesn't need thoughts or understanding or anything from you at all. It simply is, like the quiet pulse of your heartbeat, like the slow rise and fall of your chest, like the dark and gentle space that holds you now. And in this space, you are safe. You are held. You are exactly where you need to be. No effort required, no journey left to take, simply resting, simply being. This is the part where the words become unnecessary, where the mind softens, where the body sinks, where every part of you remembers what it's like to simply let go. And there's nothing you need to do with this feeling, nothing you need to hold on to or make happen, because it's already yours, already woven into the fabric of your being. A quiet hum, a steady rhythm, a deep and gentle peace. The resonance continues its work. Even now, even in the silence, even when the words are gone. It's like a quiet song that never ends, like a warm embrace that never lets go, like a gentle tide that always returns. And you don't have to listen for it. You don't have to do anything at all, because it's already here, already working, already holding you in its quiet embrace. Like a secret you carry with you everywhere, like a quiet hum in the background of your life. This peace is always here, not because you have to find it, but because it's always been yours. A quiet corner of the universe where you can simply be, where you can soften, where you can remember what it's like to rest. And the more you visit this space, the more it becomes a part of you. Not because you have to, but because it's always been here, waiting, patient, holding you in its quiet embrace. Like a door that's always unlocked. Like a blanket that's always warm. You don't have to remember the words. You don't even have to remember the feeling. Because the work is deeper than memory, deeper than thoughts, deeper than anything you could ever put into language. It's the quiet settling of your body, the slow release of every muscle, the gentle surrender to the weight of your own limbs. It's the way your breath deepens without trying, the way your mind softens into the hum, the way every part of you remembers what it's like to simply rest. And this remembering, it doesn't end when the words do. It continues in the background, like a quiet song you've always known. Think of this moment as a return, not to a place, but to a feeling, not to something outside of you, but to something that's always been within, like coming home after a long journey, like remembering a dream you've always known. And there's no need to rush, no need to force it or make it happen, because it's already here, already waiting, already holding you in its quiet embrace, like a warm bath for your soul, like the quiet stillness of a snow-covered field. The hum doesn't need your attention to work. It doesn't need your focus or your effort or anything from you at all. It simply is, like the quiet rhythm of your heartbeat, like the slow rise and fall of your breath, like the dark and gentle space that cradles you now. And in this space, you are safe. You are held. You are exactly where you need to be. No effort required, no journey left to take. Simply resting, simply being. This is the moment where the mind begins to soften, where the thoughts slow down, where the worries fade, where the weight of the world lifts from your shoulders. And there's nothing you need to do with this feeling. Nothing you need to hold on to or make happen, because it's already yours, already woven into the fabric of your being. A quiet hum, a steady rhythm, a deep and gentle peace. The resonance continues its quiet work. Even now, even in the silence, even when the words are gone. It's like a warm embrace that never lets go, like a quiet song that never ends, like a gentle tide that always returns. And you don't have to listen for it. You don't have to do anything at all, because it's already here, already working, already holding you in its quiet embrace. Like a favorite blanket, like a door it's always unlocked. This peace is always here, not because you have to find it, but because it's always been yours. A quiet corner of the universe where you can simply be, where you can soften, where you can remember what it's like to rest. And the more you visit this space, the more it becomes a part of you. Not because you have to, but because it's always been here, waiting, patient, holding you in its quiet embrace. Like a secret you carry with you everywhere. Like a quiet hum in the background of your life. This is the moment where the words become unnecessary, where the mind softens, where the body sinks, where every part of you remembers what it's like to simply let go. And there's nothing you need to do with this feeling, nothing you need to hold on to or make happen, because it's already yours, already woven into the fabric of your being. A quiet hum, a steady rhythm, a deep and gentle peace. The words are fading now, like the last notes of a lullaby, like the final ripples on a quiet pond. And there's no need to hold on to them, no need to follow them, no need to do anything at all, because the work is done. The seed has been planted. The resonance continues its quiet song, and you are exactly where you need to be, sinking deeper, softening, letting go into the warmth. This is the part where the silence begins to speak, where the stillness becomes your companion, where the quiet darkness becomes your cradle. And in this space, there's no need to do anything at all. No need to strive or reach, or even try. Just rest, just be, just let the quiet rhythm of your breath carry you deeper into the warmth, into the stillness, into the peace that has always been yours. The hum doesn't need you to listen. It doesn't need your attention or your focus to work its magic. It simply is, like the quiet pulse of your heartbeat, like the slow rise and fall of your chest, like the dark and gentle space that holds you now. And in this space, you are safe. You are held. You are exactly where you need to be. No effort required. No journey left to take. Simply resting. Simply being. This is the moment where the mind begins to dissolve into the stillness, where the thoughts slow down, where the worries fade, where every part of you remembers what it's like to simply let go. And there's nothing you need to do with this feeling, nothing you need to hold on to or make happen, because it's already yours, already woven into the fabric of your being. A quiet hum, a steady rhythm, a deep and gentle peace. This is the moment where the stillness becomes your home, where the quiet darkness becomes your sanctuary, where the gentle hum becomes your companion. And in this space, there's no need to do anything at all. No need to strive or reach or even try. Just rest. Just be. Just let the quiet rhythm of your breath carry you deeper into the warmth, into the stillness, into the peace that has always been yours. The words are slowing down now, like a train pulling into the station, like the last notes of a lullaby fading into silence, and there's no need to follow them. No need to listen closely or hold onto each one, because the work is done. The seed has been planted. The resonance continues its quiet song, and you are exactly where you need to be. Sinking deeper, softening, letting go into the warmth that has always been here. This is your space, yours alone. A quiet corner of the universe where you can simply be, where you can soften, where you can remember what it's like to rest. And the more you visit this space, the more it becomes a part of you. Not because you have to, but because it's always been here, waiting, patient, holding you in its quiet embrace. Like a door that's always unlocked, like a blanket that's always warm. The hum doesn't need your focus to work its magic. It doesn't need your attention or your effort or anything from you at all. It simply is, like the quiet rhythm of your heartbeat, like the slow rise and fall of your breath, like the dark and gentle space that cradles you now. And in this space, you are safe. You are held. You are exactly where you need to be. No effort required. No journey left to take. Simply resting. Simply being. The words are fading now, like the last notes of a lullaby, like the final ripples on a quiet pond, and there's no need to hold onto them, no need to follow them, no need to do anything at all, because the work is done. The seed has been planted. The resonance continues its quiet song, and you are exactly where you need to be. Sinking deeper, softening, letting go into the warmth that surrounds you. This is the part where the silence begins to speak, where the stillness becomes your companion, where the quiet darkness becomes your cradle. And in this space, There's no need to do anything at all. No need to strive or reach or even try. Just rest. Just be. Just let the quiet rhythm of your breath carry you deeper into the warmth, into the stillness, into the peace that has always been yours. Peace. Drift softly. The light stays for you.